Hello Aquarius, it's Crystal Rose at Comfy Soul and I'm here to do your reading. I'm going to start with the eclipse energies. So I want to guide you through the end of the month and get you ready for June because you got a lot of stuff going on. So today I'm going to tell a story of you and what advice you need, and at the end I will go into your counterpart and what's happening just a little bit to see how it fits into the whole reading and picture, because I will preach and preach again over and over that anything you do is going to be setting an example to your counterpart for them to follow behind you. So if you want someone to come towards you, I'm going to have you focused on you so that you can do what needs to happen in order for this person to come chasing after you. That's how things should work. Okay. Yes. Good. This is good. Okay, Aquarius. Here we are. You're not doing too bad. I would like to remind you to eat some fresh fruits and veggies, organic if you can. Get your high vibrating food into your energy, because I see you're working on getting your energy level back up. Really loving yourself, being gentle with yourself, being playful, tuning back in, really slowing things down. This is excellent for your law of attraction vibe, okay? Staying in your integrity, having your boundaries, your intuition is improving. And I'm very, very proud of you for doing this work. Your sensitivity sometimes confuses you because while you are a spiritual being, you also want to see that 3D action stuff. So right now I'm going to ask you to just have faith and follow the signs that you're being given. Those weird animals doing things in front of you, those overheard things on the television or overheard at work in conversations. They want me to pause here and pull a power animal for you. So I'm going to do that because this has to do with your mediumship skills and how you're receiving information. So let me see. What is this about? This one. Yes. Yes. Okay. You, Aquarius, are very determined. You're a very determined person. And you're coming up as the salmon. Very determined, very forward moving. You're willing to go upstream, lay your eggs, make things happen, and make shit happen, right? Are you comfortable with where this is at? Because I think before you were not. So I'm going to check on you for a second. I want to make sure that you have settled down a little bit from the previous week. A bit. You have a bit. Okay. Yes, in fact, I think you might be a little bit more focused on work and less focused on this person. In fact, you're a little bit more chomping at the bit to start a side hustle or a new business or get back to one that you left before. There is a matter of healing your heart so that you can show up and speak and teach and do the thing that is the thing that you do. You've been a little quiet, not quite like you. And you're starting to speak up more. I need you to keep doing that. That is like you, to keep speaking up. I need you to see yourself successful doing this. So they want me to look at a past life issue with you. And this has to do with your throat chakra and how you show up and how you speak. So let's do this. Past Life deck by Doreen Virtue and Brian Weiss. Brian Weiss is a past life regressionist, hypnotherapist, and let's see here what the story is with your past life. I had to flip the cards around so that they could shuffle correctly. All right, so as I'm shuffling, I like to have music in the background for additional messages. And right now, Toto, Africa is on. It's going to take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had. Okay, so hurry, boy, she's waiting there for you. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away. Okay, tell me about this. This is about getting someone to fight for you. Instead of just being ho-hum or letting stuff happen, this is actually getting someone to fight for you and also be spiritually and emotionally connected. to have it completely rounded off. Not two different people, not different scenarios where you're getting your needs met through different folks or work and, you know, a hobby and like a neighbor or a friend or a girlfriend or something. This is one person that you want to fight for you, that you want to get you on a deep, deep spiritual level so you can feel like you landed home. You want to feel safe. You want to know that if you decide to go fuck shit up in the universe, at work, in a business, or just move away or tell your parents something crazy, that you've got a partner that's going to back you, and it doesn't matter how the rest of that goes. Because you're you, you're going to be you, but how much better is it to have someone back you with that? Yeah, you're definitely having a battle of spirit and community. You are fighting to be you in a sea of people that are against what you actually stand for. And instead of standing up for yourself, you're going with the flow. You're not being yourself. You're not being you. I need you to speak your truth. And I need you to know that as you speak your truth and you show up and you share what you have to say and teach your teachings and, you know, write that book about your trauma despite your parents not wanting you to or whatever. That was very specific. That you got to have trust and faith that this is what Spirit wants you to do, and you're loved and you're backed up and you're taken care of, because you're stifling yourself and you're fighting for no reason. Oh, even more so. I'm not wrong, and I just got major chills. Oh, you're being persecuted by the people that are closest to you and around you, and you're going with it. These are authority figures. These are parents. These are bosses. These are, you know, teachers, neighbors, people that you see who are allowed to tell you who to be and what to do. Your grandma, the spouse, the husband. No. Stop. Stop letting other people tell you how things are supposed to be and what you're supposed to believe, because somewhere along the way you started to believe it, and none of that resonates with your soul. You became something that you are not at all. And it's time for that ship to set sail. It's time to leave. It's time to go. You might actually be moving away, and that's recommended. All right, let's see here. Okay, so this calls for forgiveness, no longer imprisoning yourself, not being afraid that you're going to be left alone with no support or no one, because that is not true. Your fear, the reason you're going with the flow, is you're afraid that you're not going to be fed. You're afraid that you're not going to have a home. You're not going to be fed. You're not going to be taken care of. You're doing this for a false sense of security and stability, when there are so many other people, and one person in particular who's willing to love you at all costs, no matter what, in any way that you like, without you catering to these other people that you think make your life. Damn, that was harsh. Ooh, hope I didn't hurt anybody there. Because really what you want is chill zone on farmland with your spouse and some quiet, and not to be answering to these other people. And you're doing this whole other shit show, pleasing other people with this life they want you to have, when that's not the life you have set before you that is ready to rock, that would make you really happy. Get out of the rat race. Get out. Yes, for your health, damn it. And what's the song now? Celine Dion and James Horner, My Heart Will Go On. And what lyrics are we at? I believe that the heart goes on. Once more you open the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. You're here, there's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart will go on. We'll stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is two people that can count on each other. So now I'm remembering the reading from last week, and it's kind of hinting towards your partner more sharing feelings and letting you know how safe you are, even though they've been really distant and weird and acting like a freak. This someone wants to recommit to a situation in a different way than what you guys have set up right now, and you're resisting it because you don't want to change the status quo, but the status quo needs to change because it's going to make you happy, and it's what's going to keep your partner. So pick up and go. Pick up and go with them. I'm going to pull some advice from the Archangel Raphael healing deck, and then we'll go to the Light Seers Tarot, and I'll pull something for your counterpart, the other person, and see how this fits into the whole story. All right, let's see. Yes. Oh, chills again. Home help. I'm done with this. I'm only going to pull one. That's it. That's all you needed. There's your knight. There's your support system. Doing home the way you want it on your terms together, you two together, not this other thing you've built up and this other people you're working with. And, you know, I see things like people living in, you know, those homes above garages, and they're hanging out at their parents, or, you know, they've been guilted into having to take care of their parents, things like that. Those kinds of situations. Yeah. You're done with that. Okay, I'm going to move on. Let's go to the Light Seers Tarot and get something for your counterpart. Let's see. Bam. Yes! Confirmation. You're so safe. There it is. Happy joy. Good daddy energy. A very romantic partner who's sharing emotions, expressing freely. Remember, this is a general reading, so the roles could be reversed. It could be vice versa. That's what I have for you. This is good stuff. Move on to the next version of your life. It's time. Get ready. Get ready. And whatever you don't want to pack up with you, leave it behind. Throw it in the dumpster. Give it to Goodwill. Do whatever. Give it to your friends as good juju and as a goodbye as you go on your way. That's it. I'm going to leave it there. If this resonates, please like, comment, share, or subscribe. And if you'd like a reading, you can get that at comfysoul.com. All the links are in the description below. Thanks for watching. Talk to you next time. Bye.